Okay, this is Rani Ahmed with you. This is lesson 16 in TCL programming. It's about now graphical user interface. We're talking today about frame, text, scroll bar, and the scale. First of all, what's the frame? Okay, it's the like uh, there's this rectangle that can group other widgets. Okay, that's the whole thing about the frame. And through the frame, later in the end of the lesson, we're gonna talk about also how to hide and uh, hide this group of of widgets which are inside the frame. Okay, all by one click. Okay. And the text is this text area here. Okay, and I've got this scroll bar, the scroll bar here, scroll bars which can scroll down, up and down. If I for example say like tick 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 tick, see, so those are the scroll bars. Okay, and also I have the scale, which is like this. Let me clear all this first. Okay, and if I say if I put Rani here, I put 15, it will take it as Rani is 15 years old. If I put it like this again, it will give me 26 here. See, so that's all about the program. Now, how did they do that? Let's start reading from where the program should start running. Now I have set age as 10. Okay, this is my default age. Okay, and I have a push button that takes what's inside the the scale. Okay, push button function procedure that takes what's inside the scale, and I have the following here. Okay, are the definitions of my window. Okay, widgets. Now I have a frame, okay, which is called .frm. So if I have to draw it, as my drawing tool, I'm using Escape, I think. Yes. So I have, this is my window. Then I have another window. Okay, sorry. I have another window here in yellow. Okay, this is the frame. Then I add another, for example, the text here. No, not this one. Then I add a click again here, I think. Yeah, and I just add something in. Anyway, I'm just adding this entry here again because this is what's inside. Okay, no. This is what's inside my program. Okay, so I use another label, okay, and another entry, which is here, the enter name and my entry. Now those, okay, to be inside that frame, okay, inside this frame, okay, it's because I have here the label. This is the label. So to have them inside the frame, I use the back command. Look at this. Okay, and I say, for example, I have .lab here and this text here. So I have .lab in .frm, which is frm is the frame. So every time you want to add to the frame, you use the command in. See, n makes the widget in a frame. Okay, and now I'm gonna go deeper in the other options. So I have the frame having a background yellow and a bordered width of 5, which makes it much thicker. See, it's thick. And relief is groove. Okay, relief can be raised or sunken or flat or ridge or solid. It's just how the frame should look like. See, I have here some grouping here to the sides of the let me see, I have some grouping here. Okay, and now I'm gonna talk about the scale. I have a scale, and the scale is labeled as age. See, there's an age. Okay, label, and it says its orientation is horizontal. H means horizontal. It's like this, going like this, and the step is by 1. So every time it increases by 1. This is the digit, and it starts from 0 and 50. Okay, and I have its variable is called age. Okay, and the tick interval is 50. So every 50 it will show the scale here, 0 till 50. Okay, now so if I click on push me, where's push me button, this one, it will go to push button and call the global variable age, which is the scale here, and then set the name as the entry. There's a variable called name. It's internal to the function push button, and it will take what's inside the entry. So .int get takes what's inside the entry and set it to the variable name. And this is how I'm telling the text area. I have a text area here in the bottom, as I said, and this is how you add to the text area. So you get .txt, which is my text area. See, I defined a text area here, .txt, and I use the subcommand of .txt, and I insert at the end. Okay, there's an index here named end. Insert at the end this line. So every time I press push button, it will go to the end and append the following line. Okay, the age will be replaced and the name will be replaced accordingly. Now I want to add, okay, yes, I have also another frame made especially for the text area. Okay, so I have frame dot text area and background as red and border width is 5. So this is my red for border, okay, of the frame. Okay, and I have the text area. It has scroll bars. Okay, I'll tell you how to use them and write them. And it has a width of 20 characters and a 20 columns, sorry, which is already 20 characters, and height of 10 rows. Okay, now how the scroll bars are added. You use the command scrollbar and you create its name dot, for example, srl_y, and there's a command will take that that will be used in a way that if you say .txt y view, it will give you how what the percentage of the vertical view. Okay, like how much is shown, okay, from the text area on the vertical side. Okay, so if I press here, so you see all the time, okay, this number, okay, and this percentage of the whole text view. Okay, this will be given to the vertical one. So orientation is vertical here because it's the y-axis, and similarly you do the same for the x view. Okay, and I think those must be always this. They won't change. Nobody will change them. They are just fixed. Okay, you can just add them. And the text area .txt will always use those commands, the while scroll command, so it will tell where to scroll the text area, okay, using the .srly set. So get the scroll bar and use the command set sub command, and it will execute it, okay, and also for the scroll command, and it will execute it. So I think regarding the scroll bars, just use those as is, okay, don't mess with them, okay, just memorize them as they are, okay, and this is how you add scroll bars. And of course you have to put the scroll bars in a suitable way that we are using here srly n, see the command n, okay, the text area that we made here, the second one made especially for the text area. And now here I'm using the command grid, and in grid, using the command grid, you can specify where you want to put it, okay, at which row of the grid of the window, okay, of the grid of the window you want to decide where do you want to put it, okay, on row 1 and column 1, for example, for the text area, on row 1 and column 2, okay. And sticky here is north and south, it goes like sticky to north and south, and here sticky to east and west, okay. So X, you know, it goes east and west, and Y goes north and south, okay. So this is how you should add them, okay. And as I said, scroll bars, I think you should just use them as they are mentioned here, okay, just rename things, okay, and just put them in the correct position, don't do anything else, that's all, okay. Use the same commands, xset and x things like this. Now what else? Okay, so that's all about the frame and scroll bar and scale. Now imagine I want to hide, okay, what's inside the frame. Now we're gonna start with another script here, okay, which is test hide frame, okay, and I'm gonna run it, okay. I was doing the one with the toggle too, okay, toggle button, but this is like just a start, just to know what should be done, okay. Now I made two buttons, one for hiding and one for showing what's inside the frame. Now the frame is this one, the label 1 and 2. I think I should have added some border to it, something like minus border, let's see, border width, okay, as 5. Let me copy it to the toggle button program, say this, and here, okay, and save it. Now in the two buttons way, I don't because I'm going to use one button later on the toggle button method. So where's my code? Should I run it? Okay, yes. So this is it again. So I have a border here. Okay, must have a border. Okay. Again, let me fix it. So background is red. Let's see again. Okay, so this is my border, background of the border. So I want to show and hide this frame. So if I click hide, it goes hidden, and show goes shown, so and displayed. So what has been done is this. I have the button dot bh, okay, for hiding, and it's called hide, and calls the command hide, okay. And also I have a button for showing. It will show the frame, okay. And I have the labels 1 and 2, which are inside the frame because I use the pack command to say L is in F and L2 is in F, okay. Now, and of course I have to pack the BH and BS buttons. Now, when I click hide, it goes to the command hide here, okay. And pack has a subcommand named forget. It goes to the .f and it says to the window management, okay, NTK, to tell it go. I don't want to see you, okay. It will forget about it. Now, if I click show, it goes to show and it will pack it again. You don't have to redefine them, so that's why I made it as a command. You don't have to say those 3 lines again because you have already said that I have them, okay. It will quickly, call it quickly, okay, like .f and .l, and okay. So just just use pack right away, okay. Now again, this is the method of having 2 buttons. See, hide and show. Now I want to go through the 1 button method, okay. 1 button method is like this, okay. Let me add the colors too. So here, show and hide, show and hide. It's just 1 button. What I did is that I made a flag, which is a variable holding the current status of the hiding, or the displayment of the frame. So see, I made this 1 button. I named it as B toggle, okay. Okay, I think I should fix it. It's English. Okay, so if I click the B toggle button, it will call this function, goes to this function, okay. I have the labels already defined and the framing as previously in the 2 button example, and there is the sentinel or the flag, which is this one, okay. I said I start, okay, because this function does not get executed before clicking anything, okay. So I start with the status that it is shown, okay, but it's not used, okay, until I click the button, okay. So once I click the button, it will go and check the variable named frame status. So it holds the status of the frame, and because it's outside the program, the function, I use the command global. Now I check on the frame status variable, okay. If it has the value shown, okay, I use the command forget here, pack forget. It will forget it, and now I just say that the frame status is hidden. I set it as frame status is hidden, and I quit the function, okay, using the return one. So quickly return. Now if I click again, I will say that the frame status, if it's hidden, okay, and now it's hidden because I set it as hidden, okay, it will repack all the frame, and it will set now as shown because I repacked it, okay, and it's there. So I just say return 1, and I quit the function. So this is how, if I do it again, it will go to the shown. If I do it again, it will go to the hidden part of the function, okay. So that's all about the program. and that's about frames and the rest. Okay, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.